Good morning, traders. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Right now, I'm sitting in Iowa. This one's very overextended on the chart, coming up to resistance. Tap that. So I am in this one. But today, I wanted to do a review on reviews because I'm just letting this one fade. I got a stop set on it. Just letting it do its thing here for a little bit. Let it fade throughout the day. I want to do a review on reviews. Let's just go over what people were saying yesterday on that massive loss that I took. Let's go over this and take a look at ARQL. Guys, man, that was a short out of the gates today. Just frustrating. It's always exactly, when you get out of it is when it works out. So let's take a look at some of these comments. A review on the reviews. Now, I haven't pre-planned any of this out. I just want to roll through some of these. Just to engage with you guys, because not everybody comments or pays attention to the comment section on their videos. I, on the other hand, I'm doing this for you guys. Am I making any money posting a video about me taking a loss? Like a few dollars for YouTube, guys. I mean, there's nothing in it for me other than to help you all out. It is not fun for me at all to show myself taking a big loss. That's not fun. Let's take a look at the comment section and see what you guys are saying. Lost one, took a loss today as well. Pretty tough day in my opinion. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, so some of the guys, say the summer months get a little bit tough. It's June 18th already. The time is just flying by, guys. This summer's been, hasn't been bad. There's been good volume. And I would say, in, my experience over 3 years of trading, if you focus maybe on like penny stocks, for instance, there's certainly going to be hotter times than others. There really is. But if you have diversified your day trading portfolio, there's always stuff to trade, guys. I mean, there's 8,000 plus tickers. There was a time when I was only trading, the penny stocks, the dollar stocks, but I've really gotten into trading, now the IOVAs, the other stocks out there that get overextended. I mean, they're really all do quite the same thing. They're not different really at all. Whether you're trading off of people's emotions on the penny stocks or trading off of people's emotions on the larger caps, it's all the same. So my advice to you guys would be, diversify. Understand how to trade, every type of cap stock. Nano cap, large cap, mid cap. Keep your head up. Happens to all of us. Absolutely going to keep my head up. Seth, keep your head up. Market tuition. Best and hardest way to learn. I understand that completely. Sometimes, especially thinking, I've been in this game for 3 years and I still make stupid mistakes like that. It's definitely a tough pill to swallow. And I know it happens with, most everyone. No matter how long you've been doing it, we're always stubborn. I mean, we're always stubborn in our own ways. And that's, what gets me. Not setting a stop, for instance, like I did today, on IOVA. Those hard stops are really good for those of us who are hard-headed, who are stubborn. For those of us that are new to trading, or for those of us who have been trading longer, there's always certain rules that may apply to one group that may not apply to the others. For instance, the hard stops and middle stops. But another thing, for instance, is adding to losers. As a beginner, you should never add to a loser. I looked like a beginner yesterday, adding to that trade. Rather than cutting. But, it's all about building a position. When you get to a certain degree and you can have mental stops and you can also build positions, work in and out of each individual ticker. And let's say you want 1,000 shares on a stock. We'll start with 250, then add a 250, and then add 500. So that way you're going to be green if it starts working out right away. And if it doesn't, you build a position up to that 1,000 shares like you wanted, but you don't have to be so precise with your entry. I mean, it doesn't have to be like top tick in every single stock. It allows for, flexibility on the stock. So it does work. It does absolutely work. Jesse, happens to all of us. Stick to your strategy, and tomorrow is a new day. Absolutely, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. Day trading with Chris. Keep your head up. You're going to make it up eventually. No doubt. No doubt. I'm not going to be waking up every single day with the mindset that I'm not going to make it. I've been doing this over 3 years, and I get excited to do this every single day. That's the blessing of this job. I know so many people who they hate to wake up in the morning and go to their job and work. I'm never going to put myself in that position that I'm going to do that. I love waking up now to do what I do. I mean, I love this. I love trading. Most people can't say that. Most people can't say that. I'm not going to live way above my means, so I got to be forced to, go get a really high paying job out there somewhere. Nah, something I value in life is my time for sure. And I want to be able to spend my time, doing what I want to do, not being enslaved to, the market, to money, to a house, all these things. Top quality cabinets, very real and honest. Appreciate the video you were read on ARQL also. Yeah, it was a tough one. It was a tough one, Jerry. Very real and honest. Yeah, that's what I'm about, baby. Transparency. That's what we're about on this channel. I'm telling you, most guys out there are not transparent in this industry. Absolutely not. That's what I'm about. Honesty, transparency. There's nothing more valuable to me than my name, my character. Being honest with you guys. Jose, can you create a video on how to configure OBS? Yeah, that's what I use, OBS. You're seeing a lot of lag on your videos and you don't know what you're doing wrong. Yeah, it's just computer speed, man. And, adjusting some of the settings to run a little bit quicker on OBS. Gary, I know those size losses all too well. You didn't trade today. Had to get my internet speed. 9-second delay. Whoa, that's tough, Gary. That is tough. You need to get that fixed right away. Because if you're delayed 9 seconds, and then you're also in a chat room that's delayed 9 seconds, you might be getting into a stock, half a minute late. Louis Vuitton. Sorry, happens to the best of us, mate. Absolutely. Captain Facts. I fell in love. I did fall in love with that stock. That's my problem. That is my problem, Captain Facts. I find these stocks that I think are beautiful. ARQL, Iova. I seriously fall in love. I mean, it's love at first sight, and I can't get rid of it. You're right. I have to cut the cord here on some of these. If it's not working out, just cut it. That's what I got to do. I feel I lost almost every day. I'm still learning how much you paid in ECM fees for 100 shares. Well, now if you guys go to CMEG, I actually got an email the other day. I'll show you. I got this email from CMEG actually the other day. It's actually going to take effect June 17th, which was yesterday. And what you guys are going to get is 0.0025 a share on ECN, with the best lightning fast executions and the low trade fees. So that's the ECN rate there for you. We keep getting better and better, Kevin. I'm telling you, man. I'm on the phone probably every single day trying to negotiate better deals for you guys. Joel, that's what happens when you average up on a stock going up. Winky face. Frank, regardless of the setup, the signal, always have to manage risk. Risk of a trade going against or simply not doing what you want is always there. That is part of the deal, even with very high probability setups. There is never 100% risk-free trade. Definitely a tough fight there. Keep your head up. Learn what you can from it. No fights. Work or it doesn't. Live to trade another day. I mean, this is everything in a nutshell, guys. Managing risk is everything. Even on the highest probability setups. Managing risk. Couldn't have said it better myself. Love you, man. John Bednar, the 80% institutional ownership was always the wild card on this one, even though it's just a phase one. Yeah, that's the thing that gets me, man. There's 3 phases, in pharmaceutical trials. Phase 1, 2, and 3 are very different. Phase 3 brings in tons and tons of attention. Phase 1, not so much, because they're really just, testing their drug out in the market. And ARQL's at 958 right now, so it doesn't really surprise me, that one fading on off. Yeah, it was a high probability setup. The thing's overextended. High on the RSI, lots of buyers there. Phase 1, it's just like Intensity said, you gotta even manage your risk on the high probability setups. That's where I had my flaw. I didn't manage my risk at all. Did not cut that one. I said, you know what? I'm convicted here. Let's stick with it. I got to take my Superman cape off and realize I can't be right every single time. And it's not about me. That's where ego comes in. Because it's like, I'm right. You can be right and take a loss because you manage risk. You have to reconfigure the way you think about all this. John Wilson, you will make it back. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. You're right, John. I ain't worried about it. Jimmy Riggs, same here. 2 losses, Dare and HEB. Frustrating. Should have seen it and planned for it. Yep, plan. Have the plan. Fonzbro, all due respect, this adding on the way up to your short strategy, you and GDT and the Intensity team, has this potential in which one could potentially mean losing multiple days of work. The risk is not set. Well, I would keep GDT and Intensity team out of it. See, GDT has been killing it with his consistency. And Intensity Stockwatch hasn't even had a red day this year. This short strategy absolutely works. The problem was my risk wasn't set. And that's all there is to it. The risk wasn't set, on my end. High Mountain Trader, I took a hit on it too. If I would have checked the fundamentals on the institutional ownership, I wouldn't have taken the trade. Hang in there. Yeah, fundamental guy. Remus, I made 4 trades, 3 green, 1 red. Great consistency. The 1 red trade, though, was bigger than the 3. Ugh, that's what'll get you. That's what'll get you. So you know how I feel, Kevin. I know how you feel. Being, green 75+% of the time and then letting 1 wipe it away. Volatility, that bull behind you just stuck its horns in you a bit. Sorry, man. Learn and rebound. I will. I'm actually learning today. Iowa just took me out. Small loss, $33. Came right back up, took me out. This almost looks identical to ARQL as far as that, head and shoulders setup. Didn't end up cracking that line and fading, so I got stopped out there on that one, which is fine. That is okay. We are fine and dandy. Let's continue. Every time you YouTube traders short these parabolic trades and they work, it's wow, amazing trade. And whenever it squeezes you out of your position, it's always, I traded it bad. This is literally your strategy to short when something is up. This is the same exact trade as any of your other trades. You just got squeezed and lost months of profits, which is part of your strategy. Well, you YouTube commenter, let's go over it a bit. I mean, you're right. Wow, amazing trade. Iowa, I would say this one's a good trade as well. I mean, it's a good setup. Looking at the chart, extended, came right up to the trend line. Just has not been fading. Grinder, I had a stop set. I'm fine with that trade. High probability setup. It may even just take me out and do what I thought it was going to do. I'd say that was a good trade, and it was a loss. I'm fine with losers as long as it's a high probability setup. I have my risk set, and I take the trade. I can consider that a winner. But yesterday I did trade that stock bad. I did trade it bad, and how did I trade bad? Because I did not have my risk set. That's the problem there. Today I had risk set, and I took a loss. Yesterday I didn't have my risk set, and I took a big old loss. GDT, let it go, let it go. You know what to do. Absolutely, man. Absolutely know what to do. All right, traders, that is a review on reviews today. I read all these, so hit me up in the comment section below. We will do a review on reviews. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Traders, hit that subscribe button, guys, and we will see you all first thing tomorrow.